God. But the question, who is he? To know who is he, I read the entire Quran once again. 114 chapters, 6,666 verses in Quran. When I read it, the name of Prophet Muhammad I found in Quran 4 places, but the name of Jesus I found 25 places. There itself I was a little confused. Why Quran giving more preference for Jesus? And second thing, I could not see any woman's name in Quran. Prophet Muhammad's mother name or wife's name or children name, no. In the Quran there is only one woman name I found, Maryam, the mother of Jesus. No other woman name. And in the Holy Quran chapter 3, the name of the chapter is Family of Maryam. And the Holy Quran chapter 19, the name of the chapter itself is Maryam. One chapter is Maryam. So I was very curious to know why this Quran says all these things. About Maryam, Holy Quran chapter 3 verses 34 onwards says that Mary was born without original sin. She never committed any sin in her life. She was ever virgin. Quran chapter 50 verse. I don't call Jesus as God, my idea was he's a prophet, but he's a prophet greater than Muhammad. So one day I went to my teacher, the one who taught me 10 years in Arabic college, and I asked him, teacher, how the God created the universe? Then he said God created the universe through the word. Through the word. Then my question,
All right, great and wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom, I hope I am coming out clear right now, because it occurred to me that I wasn't coming out. Let me confirm, someone confirm to me if I am coming out clear. Okay, that's good. We are good to go. Great and wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, I greet you and I welcome you to this evening and morning or afternoon edition of this program. While you are joining us, share this video, invite others to join. Are you joining us on YouTube, on Facebook, or on Twitter? I want you to share the video, retweet the video, like the video, continue to subscribe to that YouTube channel as the algorithm will continue to do the work. We are here this evening, morning and afternoon, or I will say evening in Biafra time, to share this gospel and to expose some, activities of these enemies. And we are also going to be asking this question, where is the agent provocateur? Because I know that so many of you does not know that agent provocateur, hasn't been around. So we want to ask question, where is the agent provocateur? Hey, great and wonderful people of Biafra. It is very, very important that, like I always say, is that what I always say to people is that it is good to be good. It is very good to be good. That is it. So this evening we are going to be talking about, the picture, of course, you see the setup on the picture you have on your screen. Let me flash it one more time. First one is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Another one is Catriona Lang. The third one is how Nigeria has been rigging election with the help of Britain. The other one is the military carnage in our land. So we are going to be touching on all these things this evening, if time permits us. But there are the ones that we will not actually cease not, to talk about, which is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu Hamadike, his medical conditions, and how his family members reacted to that such medical condition. Of course, so many of you are aware of the report that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has not, been good, and the DSS who has, allegedly poisoned him, they haven't given any statement as yet. For you to know that where you are is in a banana republic. You will know that where you are is in a banana republic where anybody does as they please. Nobody is accountable to anyone. Whatever they want is what they do. If you are in a country, I believe you will find out by now that the DSS or whoever that is involved supposed to have come online and give a media statement with regards to the health of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. But did they do it? The answer is no. They wouldn't do it. Do you know the reason why they will not do it? Because they are doing everything to make IPOB, to make IPOB lose it. That is exactly what this DSS and Nigeria, are doing. They want to see what we've got. That is exactly what they are trying to do. But we're going to explain further, and we're going to actually, advise based on that as well. And then we are going to now go straight to, ask the world some questions. Which this question will go this way, because of course you can see that the agent provocateur, has not been active, and how many days is remaining for them to give us the key to Biafra land so that we can open it. How many days is remaining? Does it mean that he has gone to Syria to buy a house where no one will trace him, because no one will believe that he will buy a house in Syria? That is the only place he can hide. But if you hide there, you will be wearing iton and isi. You will be wearing iton and isi so that atwa bomb is a lishigi. So this is one of it. We are live and we are direct. It is 14 minutes on top of the hour, regardless of where you are in Biafra land. It is 14 minutes past 7 in Biafra land, in the land of Elohim, where there is a 0 latitude and 0 longitude. And this evening we are here to preach the gospel of emancipation, the gospel of freedom, the gospel of decolonization, the gospel of making our people to understand the truth about their lives and what is going to save them, because it is said that narrow is the way, and that narrow way is the only way that people does not want to follow or understand, because it is narrow. Everyone wants to go through a road that is broad and beautiful without any thorn, without any challenges. That is exactly the challenges that we're having. So we must continue to remind them that narrow is that way that leaded you to freedom, while broad and beautiful is that way that leaded you to captivity, because they will always present something that you might want. They will always present something that you might like. I think I am going to bring more people into this program. Let me confirm, because I know Facebook is doing everything, because they don't like me anymore. They don't like, this gospel. it is actually hitting them, where it is, to the extent now that they are not allowing the notifications to go out. So that I am not surprised and I am not worried about what they are doing. I am getting a phone call. Let me confirm this if there is any problem. Hello? No. So now we are coming out, and let me pause this program because I can see we are not going. Facebook will not allow us. Facebook will not allow us to do the needful, but let me put it to where it should. Let me put it and bring more people to the program before we kick off. It is really a challenge we are facing, but we are going to win. We are going to actually emerge victoriously. Let me bring in more people to this program. So I believe we are now in most of the platforms. So let us now proceed. So great and wonderful people of Biafra, there is something that I want to start with, and there is a video I have here that I want to show you this video, and in this video I did not bring it to the screen because trying to find out if it is indeed. I want us to watch this video. This was how Britain helped Nigeria to rig election. They helped Nigeria to rig the first ever election in Nigeria. This was how British helped America to rig, help Nigeria to rig the election. So now I want you to look at, I'm going to play this video. The reason why I am going to play this video, I want you to understand the reason why British citizen is languishing in the Nigeria DSS dungeon, even though when the court has discharged and acquitted him of all the frivolous crime leveled against him, yet Nigeria, still kept him in the custody, in the solitary confinement, while every other person who's supposed to, be talking about their citizen, which is the British envoy. British envoy represents every British activities in Nigeria. It is the job of a British envoy to see to the activities of the British personnel, not to see to look after them, to represent them wherever they are in Nigeria. It is the job of the British envoy. So what is going on today? What is going on today is that the British envoy is busy doing advert for Nigeria election, while the citizen is in the DSS dungeon, critically ill. He is in the DSS dungeon, critically ill. And all she can do is to go about campaigning, advertising for Nigeria, calling on Nigerians to go and get their PVC. And you ask me, why are you calling on Nigeria to go and get their PVC? Are you a Nigerian? What is your, what is your interest? What is your interest for calling on Nigeria to go and get the PVC? It is the question that I need to ask the British envoy. Because when you look at what is going on right now, you will understand that British is trying to make sure that, or Britain is trying to make sure that they are, this Nigeria, this their company, this their royal nigger company called Nigeria is actually continue to stand. They want to make sure it will continue to stand, without realizing that the foundation of this contraption called Nigeria, it is a foundation that is being nourished by the blood of the innocent Nigerians, those so-called Nigerians rather, because Nigeria never existed. The reason why British embassy, British envoy, people from US all over the place that are actually benefiting from the activities of Nigeria, they are actually campaigning and advertising for Nigeria to have, a peaceful election. Why? You are actually campaigning for Nigeria to have a peaceful election more than you have ever campaigned in your country for you to have a peaceful election. Or what do you call it? They want you to have a credible election. I don't remember the last time when election is coming up in Britain or in UK that anybody or Nigeria, Nigeria ambassador campaigning for Britain to have a credible election. We are kicked out of Facebook again. Hi, Facebook. Facebook. You still saying no sound? How? Is it for real? No sound? Sound. But we have sound. Who is saying no sound? Huh? But we have sound. Is it is okay? No sound, no sound. Check your phone, but lower me. If you are not one of the agent provocateur, please check your phone, because it is a distraction. That when you say no sound, it is a distraction. We have sound, everything is okay here. So the only challenges we are having is on Facebook kicking us out because they don't want us to throw these people their sins on their faces. They don't want us to throw the sins of these people to their faces. But we must. That we must. Because it is the life of people that are at stake here. So we must continue to throw them their sins to their faces. I'm trying to also go back to Facebook. We must continue with this gospel, regardless of what the enemy wants. We must continue. There is no going back. There is no going back. If they kick us out, we take ourselves back up. That's the way it is. We bring ourselves back up. We are not going to capitulate. The reason best known to them as per why they are kicking me out of Facebook, because I know from my side everything is okay from my side. So it is their problem. If we try it one more time, just like now, if it doesn't work, we continue on YouTube. And I have called mostly those who are watching on Facebook to try to get us on YouTube because of Facebook. Number one thing they did, they restrict our audience. They no longer share our videos. They don't send notification out. As if we don't care. They saw we don't care. They continue to drop our frame, even though everything here is perfectly okay. But they continue to oppress us. But that will not change our mind to what we know, that we are formidable. It will never change our mind from doing the right thing that we're supposed to do. I am actually trying to go back to Facebook. Look. Just one moment. It is this title, to get back the title, and it's always a challenge. So let me, I think we are good to go. Also Yeah, we are back on Facebook. We are back on Facebook, so let us continue. Just like I was saying, I said that today, how many times have you ever seen a Nigeria, ambassador to USA campaigning for a USA to have a credible election? Have you ever seen ambassador to UK campaigning for Britain to have a credible election? But you can always see those in Nigeria as a result of Nigeria being a conquered entity, being a conquered nation. That is the reason why you will always see such happening in Nigeria, in the zoological republic called Nigeria. I don't know what is going on Facebook. We are experiencing a lot of problem here. We are experiencing a lot of problems here. But we must continue. We must continue. But so now I want you to let us now ask that question. Why is it that this woman is busy campaigning for Nigeria? She is busy campaigning for Nigeria election while their own citizen is languishing in the Nigeria DSS dungeon. Let me bring this video where he is doing campaigning. We are really trapped in this problem. Okay, what I'm going to do, I am going to actually come back for this program. We are going to come back to it. Let me fix what's going on here. Let me fix something.